welcome back to another episode of the Group Chat Podcast. We little bit different time this week, but we still here. We thriving. I'm joined as always, my brother standing in 6'3", 215 pounds. Tony is in the building. How we feeling today?
6'3", 215. It's like Derrick Rose.
That's probably damn near on the nose.
Close enough.
Yeah. Either Rose or like a slightly younger Westbrook. Because like
That's what
Westbrook
it
got
was.
bulkier
That's what it
later
was.
in his career. But how we feeling today? How's everything?
Uh, Everything is everything, man. Can't complain about much. Can't
Enjoying
complain.
the
Can't
heat.
complain about much though. That's the thing about it.
It's either can't complain about much, or nobody wants to hear you complain. It's just this wonderful cycle that the world's created. Will's gonna be joining us here in a bit. Excuse me. Oh, pulling this up here real quick. Who we been listening to this week? Let's start us off strong. Who's your rapper of the week? I'm aware it's only been like 4 days, but who's been your rapper the last 4 days?
That's what I was trying to think. Like, shit, who is my rapper of the week? I haven't listened to much music since that point to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who was I listening to in the gym? Pretty tough. Nipsey Hussle is my rapper of the week. On a short week, Nipsey Hussle is my rapper of the week. I've been listening to a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
Nip in the gym, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Now shout out to MC. Can't go wrong with that. Um, Mine, even though the song is realistically not good, um, is Young T.O. is my rapper of the week. SOBRB is officially back together. They just dropped their first single since reconciling. So I'm excited about like what's going forward. They just dropped a song called 10 Summers where they talk about how much they've dominated the last 10 summers, even though niggas wasn't even talking to each other. But hey,
Salute.
get get your shit off. Like this hip hop, niggas lie all the time. So all power to you. I'm just glad they back together. I'm glad we're gonna be getting new music from them. So that's why and To specifically was like the last part because the other two are cousins, so like they've always fucked with each other because they're family, but To's not family. So, but they back together. Everybody seems happy. Everybody seems like they're in a good mood. They're ready to put out some more music. So, I'm excited for that. Uh,
Okay.
10 Summers not that great, but I'm optimistic. I feel like this again. What they've done in the past gives me the confidence like this shit will still work once they get it back together. So,
You can't bet 1,000 all the time.
no, it's a fact. Especially when like your subject material is killing niggas and shooting people. So
Maybe you can bet 1,000. Who's to s- Who's to
hey,
say?
not everybody is pushed. Not everybody can be a great one note rapper. You need everybody need a little bit of variance. I do have for like the first time in hard foul history. So I took it to heart last week. Tony told me to be a normal person and watch the movies. So I decided to take advantage of that and I watched movies and not just Tyler Perry movies this week. Not just Tyler Perry movies. So and then I even got a list because I'm trying to see Doomsday at the end of the year, but I got like 30 movies I got to get through before I get to that point. But
Not really. Not really. Not really.
I
But we'll talk about that in a second.
everybody's giving me different lists. Matt sent me one where he's like, okay, these are the ones you gotta watch, and then he's like, especially like end credits, because I guess that's a big thing with the Avenger movies is like the end credits and shit, like
You
connecting
don't
the
you don't
stories and
really gotta
whatnot.
watch all of those movies though. We'll talk about it. We'll
Yeah,
talk about it.
but I also watched over the weekend Project Hail Mary. That was one my
I gotta
friends
check that
recommended.
out. I gotta watch that.
Yeah. Uh, Really good movie. I obviously if you watch, I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but it's really good. It's a again, I'm trying to just. This is new to me. I was playing volleyball at the beach Sunday morning, and one of the people there was like,
Okay.
"It's we
Okay.
doing a lot," and so the conversation came up because I had just watched it Saturday night, and again, everybody that knows me like I have not watched a lot of movies, so everybody's asking me questions like, "What did you think? How did you like it? Blah blah, etc." And the one dude who I'm just like casually cool with, he's like, he basically was like, "Yo, why is it such a big deal?" And I'm like, "Cause I've probably seen like 30 movies or less in my life." Not counting shit again. Like I don't count the shit I was forced to like just kind of sit there and be around when I worked at the school, because a lot of times I wasn't paying attention and I was counting the clock trying to get the fuck out of there. Uh, But and so that blew his mind. He was like, "How the like what the fuck do you do?"
Yeah,
And,
I bet. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did.
like, look, man, a lot of my life, I'm like, I worked. I've worked two jobs most of my life. Like, I've just been I just haven't done a ton for entertainment, and so a lot of this shit is new to me. But I'm trying, practicing. But Project Hail Mary was really dope. Um, Matt sent me this when I was like, I want to see the Avengers shit. So he sent me a list, like this whole fucking breakdown. This is too many movies to go over, so I'm just gonna put this in the chat real quick. Let's see here. But you let me know. Again, I'm new to all this shit. I have seen
We ain't got shit but time. Go through the list. We ain't doing shit.
that. This is true.
This
We
this ain't a
definitely
very
are winging it this
focused
episode.
episode for everybody listening. Like this is a short week with nothing going on. Like we are yapping. You are welcome to stay if you like. We'd appreciate it if you stay and listen to us yap and engage
Amen.
if you like as well.
So I
So
got
off top, go ahead.
he's like so Captain Marvel. I haven't seen that one. I have seen Iron Man 1. It's been like well over a decade. I think I saw Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 I think is like one of like my famous like failed middle school dates. I'm pretty sure that's why I saw Iron Man 1. Uh
Okay,
Thor
okay.
Thor Iron Man 2 I've not seen. Thor 1 I walked out of. Like I was there to see Thor with friends and
Fair,
I just dead ass
fair
like
enough.
walked out after like 30 minutes.
Fair enough.
So, um Hulk, I feel like they made us watch in high school. I
Probably.
can't really explain why. I just feel like it was one of those bullshit days, and the teacher just threw on a movie, and I feel like I saw part of Hulk that way. I have
Right.
not seen Captain America: First Avenger. I haven't seen any of the Avenger movies. Uh, Iron Man 3 definitely haven't seen. Thor: The Dark World definitely haven't seen. Haven't seen Captain America. Haven't seen either the Guardians of the Galaxy. Haven't seen Age of Ultron. Haven't seen Ant Man. I think Ant Man's the one. I think I saw the preview for Ant Man. Ant Man's the one where Ti's in it, right? Like that. I'm just, hey man, this all new shit. I I tell you all the time. It's I like I know I make jokes, but it's like it's just a different life experience. Like I asked Larry for like beef jerky when I was 13. We just went to the liquor store. I saw beef jerky. I wanted beef jerky. I was like, I want a snack. I asked, can I have some beef jerky? He told me, fuck you, get a job. Again, I'm 13 at the time. And so I've been working since I was 13 years old. And so there is a lot of things. I'm not here to do like a pity story. I'm just saying like I had a different reality than certain things. And so like I was working after school as a freshman. I was working on the weekends. And so I just didn't go out and do a ton of stuff. Um,
Your villain
we did
origin story starts from beef jerky. That's so funny to me. So funny
no
to
no no
me.
my origin story starts from I was getting kind of mixed up. I was either 7 or 8. And so I have two older uncles, Larry's two sons, right? And because I grew up in a house, it's all girls. It was like these were like the first two like in family guys I could hang out with. And you know, when you're 7, 8 year old boy, you're not trying to hang out. So like I was cool with my uncles from a young age. So I went over there, and I started going over there probably when I was like 5 or 6, which they wanted nothing to do when I was 5 or 6. Understandable. I would have been 9 when this
Okay.
happened. So but my grandma told me like you can't stay the night, but you can go over and hang out with your uncles, and then Taryn will go pick you. Obviously, she wasn't gonna pick me up, but like my aunt could go pick me up later that night, right? And I never really understood it because she did not like my grandmother never spoke bad of Larry. She's like, that's your grandfather. Like, I want you to have your own relationship with him. Like, she would not specifically tell me like, hey yo, he was wild, right? And so, but it was the first time I was allowed to spend the night, and I was hyped. I was excited. I was like, oh fuck yeah! So it was a Friday night. Spent the night. My uncles, blah blah, we're doing whatever. Saturday morning, it's about 7 a.m. They didn't have a guest room, so I slept on the couch. And 7 a.m. just my blanket, that shit got pulled out from under me, and I fell on the floor, and that's how I woke up. And he's standing over me, and he's screaming, "Why the fuck you sleeping in? Why aren't you up? Like why aren't you something like again? This is Saturday morning, 7 a.m. I'm about 8, 9. I might have been 9 at this time, but I'm either 8 or 9, right? And so that's really where the origin story starts from. And that's when I probably picked up on the fact. And his wife was nice as hell. She made me pancakes after that. Like, she was super nice. She was like, "Oh, your grandpa's just a little cranky sometimes," and I'm like, "I." And so, again, it was different, but
anyway,
yeah.
After
So,
that,
story time.
we will be doing a therapy episode when we
I
in the
already been there.
future, but that is not for today, ladies and gentlemen.
No, don't get you a Larry.
Looking at this list, in order to see Avengers Doomsday, you only have to watch like 2 of these movies, honestly. You really only have, and 2 might be a stretch. You really don't have to watch any of these movies to watch Avengers Doomsday. Like, if you just want to go and enjoy the movie and maybe get some of the references, you don't got to watch any of these. If you want to be locked in, you got too much work to do. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
See, but I'm still wired fucked up. So like, if I'm going to commit to doing something, like, I gotta, the only way my brain knows how to do it is like, I gotta be locked in. I gotta catch the references.
This is only the first 3 phases of movies. You have until December. That means you'd have to watch everything starting today. And that isn't even including the shows in the next phase of movies, which is like phase 5 and 6. 4, 5, and 6.
Tell me there was another list. Because I texted him. Because I did think that was everything. Because again, I got no context on this. And so, what I say? And so.
You'd be better off just going to see Doomsday. And then after that, top of 27, start this shit. Because then you got Secret Wars next year, which is where you'd really want to know everything. Trying to start now to get to December, you're fucked. You are fucked.
I told Matt, I was like, I could do that to see Doomsday. And he's like, "Oh, you want to see Doomsday?" And I was like, "Yeah, it comes out in December." And he just hits me with the He's like, "Well, I got another list for that too."
Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough.
I'm like,
but like I said, man, realistically, to see Doomsday and to get it, you'd have to see the X-Men movies of the early 2000s. You would have to see majority of Marvel movies since like 2021, and there's only been like hasn't been a lot of them since 2021. Maybe like 9 or 10, something like that. Which
I've seen Black
sounds
Panther.
like a lot. It's not a lot. I would hope so. I really would hope so.
I was like, I don't know
really
if I've seen the second one. I'd
be very upset had you seen Medea's quinceañera and not fucking seen Black Panther. Like,
hey yo, hey man, real quick before you get into the list, hey man, Will has joined us. How we doing today? How we feeling? We on this? You a part of the Marvel's movie fan club?
I fuck with the Marvel movies, man.
I'm learning.
I find that hard to believe, Mr. Bell. I really do. I just.
What do a nigga gotta? I gotta show a nigga my history. I gotta give.
No. I just, I just can't imagine Will sitting there like tapped in for Thor.
Nah, that first Thor is like. That
audio.
First Thor is like. Oh, the first Thor is like generationally born. Let him get that.
First 2 really. Thor does not have Thor. Okay, Thor 1 is like fine. Thor 2 is not good. Thor 3 Ragnarok is like one of the best movies they've ever done, and then Thor 4 is. That's a terrible movie.
So he back.
All right, I'm back.
You good?
What happened? Yeah. I don't know what I just disconnected from my headphones.
No, we was talking about. Did you see all the Thors?
Let me pull up the list. I'll be able to tell you for sure.
But yeah, Justin, that last Thor movie is #not.
Did you ever watch the series on I think it was Netflix, Ragnarok? Like it's not a part of this.
Yeah, right there, but just the I never see that type. Like, it's funny because Marvel was probably the only shit that could get me to watch stuff like that. I saw the Odyssey obviously, but that was kind of I had to do that. But I don't really be like Erica loved that shit. Like anything before electricity existed, she locked in. Like she's all in. Like
I thought
you
that
got her.
series was fire though.
You said
Anything
it's on
before
Netflix?
It was called Ragnarok. It was on Netflix. It was
I wonder if it's
basically
still there.
based on like Thor, but not any relation to like any of the Disney movies though.
Right.
Uh,
I need a really quick like can we explain that anything before electricity started?
So any entertainment, movie, TV show that exists without like running water and lights and like electric outlets, she locked into that shit. Like she loves Troy. We'll probably be seeing the Odyssey again soon. I know I want to go see Spider-Man again this week, but that was aside. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, she loves that type of shit. Like she
So
loves
like
only-
like
that old school aesthetic. Like in the,
the
show,
only-
it's like an old school aesthetic.
yeah, the only Thor that I don't remember, which I'm pretty sure I seen it, was Dark World.
Dark World. Yeah.
That's the only one I just don't remember it, and I'm pretty sure I seen it though.
But yeah, Justin, like that. How can I put like Victorian age, like kings, queens, all that type of shit, like
You
Vikings
watch
and
Bridgerton?
Greek mythology. It was the word I was looking for. Like anything like Greek mythology. Oh yeah, we tapped into Bridgerton.
See, I can't watch. See,
Bridgerton is a
went-
good time. Bridgerton is a good time.
I'm looking at
Bridgerton
this
is
list of Marvel
hilarious.
movies. It's only a handful I haven't seen.
The Bridgerton shit was wild to me only because like my wife's got like a set amount of things like she doesn't like to see, right? She don't like to see demons. Again, the whole reason she stopped watching Invincible is because she walked in on dude getting
fucking yeah, Damien Darkblood.
yeah. And I've told her, I'm like, hey, look, for real, he's not even that important. Like you walked in on like the last thing he realistically gonna do, and that's it. And like he not like a real character. Like you don't see him again for seasons.
Yeah.
And so she's like, nope, I already saw it. I want to see it. And I'm like, all right, bet. Like they rip through each other, like, they rip through other people and blow up planets. But I'm like, it's just that no issue with like literal murder, people getting the shit beat out of them, not a big deal. Once you get a demon in there, it just goes off. And then she's not super crazy about like over sexual stuff, is what she claims. And then I started watching Bridgerton, and I'm like, you gotta explain something to me.
Hold on.
Yeah. No.
Like, you gotta
No.
explain something to me. It's I say no one embraces this line of thinking. This is like a Justin way of thinking about shit. Is I've always said, like, even when it comes to movies, right? I've always said like I'm a hypocrite because it's like something about a movie that says like 2.5 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes, 3 hours. I immediately think in my head, I'm like, damn, I know what I could do in 3 hours. I don't know if I want to sit here and watch this movie. But I will also, which is why I say I'm a hypocrite, I will sit down and watch the football game start at 10 a.m. over here, and I will watch that bitch until Sunday Night Football is over at 7 and not think twice about it. I've sat there and ran off like 20 anime episodes in a row and not thought twice about it. So I'm a hypocrite, but it's something about seeing a movie saying 2 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours. That's why I wanted to see Project Hail Mary, because as I'm doing this, I know those are the kind of movies, and I want to go see Odyssey hopefully this weekend, is like those kind of movies are normally what like make me not want to do it. And so I'm like, if I could conquer that, then I'm like, cool, because I do need to figure out another way to entertain myself.
What other movies did you
watch
watch before we get back to the the Marvel of it all?
So since this Project Hail Mary was the big one, Project Hail Mary Saturday, I wasn't home really at all Sunday. No, we did watch. What the hell did we just watch last night? Man, why am I blanking on it? We watched. What the fuck does my Netflix say? Hold up a second. I'm blanking on what the hell. I would just.
It's gonna be the most random movie that you.
Hey, no, because we literally said it's like, okay, we'll watch a comedy because we're like Project Hail Mary is a more serious movie, and so we're like, oh, we'll watch something funny.
You watch Bad Boys.
Oh, 72 hours. There we go.
The Kevin Hart movie?
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
I know I watched something yesterday, and I'm like, it was
These niggas just
72
watching
hours.
everything now.
That nigga said 72 hours, dog.
All these classics out here, and you watching that shit.
Man, look, I gotta involve.
Did you like it? Was it enjoyable?
It was cool for what it was. It's just like
Okay.
it's one long running joke, and obviously that should get stale by the end of it. It's like Kevin Hart trying to be like in the Mexican cartel, so take that for what you will. It's just
You watched it,
Lost
Tony?
me. No. I have no desire.
but there's like, because it was a big deal too. I found out afterward. Well, I noticed it kind of mid movie, but then I went and Googled it. Apparently, it was just a really big deal. Like, because Cat Williams is in that movie too. And it's like that was Cat and Kevin the first time being on screen together in however many years. Because short niggas got beef with each other.
Cat Williams and Kevin Hart being in the movie is like Steph and LeBron teaming up. Like, okay, cool, but like this would have been better 10 years ago.
This stage of their careers, this stage of their careers, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it's Cat, Kevin, and Coke, and it's just like
don't wait until y'all both out of y'all primes and shit, and then try to come together.
Try to get this off.
Hey man, look, LeBron looking for that new contract in 2 years. Don't put it
So
past him.
we got Project Hail Mary, one of the more critically acclaimed movies of the year. Got 72 hours, so just a
not
complete
critically acclaimed.
different side of the shit. Was anything else, or that was it?
Nah, just because since it's only been the 4 days, that's all. Since then, because Friday we were getting some stuff ready for family. Then again, Sunday I was gone most of the day. So, but tonight I got a decent amount of some editing to do. But after that is I'm going to start on the superhero list. My thing, again, Captain Marvel. Again, I'm doing this totally blank. So if this statement sounds nuts,
he gave it to you in he gave it to you in the order of like the movies take place. Well, no, not really. Because if he did that, why didn't he do? Okay.
I'm assuming Captain Marvel's Captain America. Is that like?
No, it's not.
No? Oh.
Okay. All right. So you assume that Captain Marvel is Captain America, even though Captain America literally says Captain America.
I see, but I didn't see. Is Captain America on that list?
You sent me the list.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
It is on that list. I just because Captain America is the racist one, right?
No. What are you talking about? What racist one?
See, what clip did I see? I saw a clip where they was talking about like that shield was complicated, and I just assumed they said that nigga was racist in the past.
You gotta stop reading memes, nigga, and watch the movies, man.
I'm about to start. Like this is literally me saying I'm about to start. I'm going.
But okay,
But
if
wait,
you're
with the order that he gave you though, like, is he?
I'm trying to catch up.
Is Captain Marvel the first movie he's telling you to watch?
It is, and I'm wondering
Okay,
why he
but-
did that because if that's the case, Captain America 1 should be the first movie you watch.
Is that first Avenger?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he's giving it to you, pause. If he's doing that, if he sent you the list in that order, you should watch. Okay, personally, watch these movies as they release. Don't watch them in the universe time frame and all that bullshit. Watch the movies as they came out. So watch Iron Man 1 first and then go from there. Because the cooler thing about the movies is not trying to fucking watch them in their real world order. It's watching a movie that came out in 2008 that was set in 2008 and then watching a movie that came out in 2011 that was set in 1950 and trying to put together the puzzle of it all.
The timeline. Okay.
Yeah. That's more fun than watching it in the lazier way.
I'm also not sure if like
You should definitely
Only
start with
'cause
Iron
Matt's-
Man and not fucking Captain America or Captain Marvel. Not the 1995 version of Captain Marvel. That's crazy. Catch that shit.
Well, so Iron Man
when did that
1
other one
I've
come out?
seen.
Fucking what? 4 years ago?
Something
Captain
like that.
Marvel. Yeah.
But like, because Matt's done this a couple times before, like this might be almost like instead of looking at them in like order in terms of that list, they're just kind of all grouped up together. It's like, yo, watch these, then move on to like this next group of movies. I know he's done that before. We've talked about like manga and anime in the past, where he's like, oh, watch these group episodes, watch these group episodes. I haven't confirmed that with him yet, but I know I've seen him.
You're
do
not
it
gonna
in the
even
past
get through
and
these
anyway.
movies, bro.
Not by
no, I'm
December.
saying-
That's like not by December.
You're not
No,
you're not even that invested for real.
No, I told him. I said this is 22 movies.
No,
I said give me 30
the
days.
thing about Justin is that he's sick enough to really commit to this. So
I will. No, I'm
his
1,000%
next
sick
the
enough.
next few months are just going to be this and football. That is it.
He ain't never had to do no shit like this. Like it sound good. Like when you talk about binge watching like a series or some shit, where you like, all right, maybe it's a bunch of episodes.
That's what I'm saying, Justin. This is a different type of thing. Like it really is.
It's different. Like binge watching, because I remember I did it with maybe during COVID. So maybe it was during COVID, and I did it with like Star Wars. Like I went and watched like all of the Star Wars shit. But
see, I'm not Star Wars. I'm not there yet. I tried to watch Star Wars and.
Well, let me not say all of it because it wasn't like I wasn't trying to watch that shit that they filmed in the 70s and 80s. So let me not say all of it. Cause, come on, my nigga. Like if that shit ain't in fucking 4K, fuck my door.
Oh shit.
Most of it though, I can't remember where I started at, but and I don't even remember how, what made me even want to watch. Maybe it was one of the new movies came out or something like that, and I was like, yeah, let me go see what this shit is about.
I would pay. How many of them are there? See, I would. This the kind of bet we make here at Hardfire Radio. I need to figure out how many movies there are.
Which ones?
Lord of the Rings.
You said Lord of the Rings.
Is it
it's
just
three main ones, and then there's some offshoot ones.
But all these bitches is fucking 4 hours, aren't they? These are
they're very
long ass movies.
They are extremely long movies for sure.
I bet. I would put a bet out there. Will, what you think? I could finish these 22 before you finish the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Wait, hold on. How many Lord of the Rings movies is it?
Just the 3. We just talking the trilogy. But these bitches long as hell. They 3.5. This one is how long is this one? This one is.
If it's a legit bet, Will's gonna get that.
Yeah, it ain't. Hold on, you can't. Ain't no way you think you gonna. You're not gonna finish out.
The first, but nigga, you gotta watch this shit. This shit about hobbits and dwarves. This first one is 3 hours and 28 minutes.
What you mean? I mean, but I'm saying, what you think? I got something against little people?
I ain't. Why you calling them little people? I said hobbits and dwarves.
I mean,
science fiction.
What's the difference?
He's right.
The second one is only 2 hours and 59 minutes.
I'm saying, so you think you gonna get through all? It ain't no way you think you can get through all these Marvel movies before I watch those.
You think you could get through the first 3 phases, Justin, before he get through those 3 movies?
My nigga, I will.
Nigga,
I'll live stream you watching those movies.
13 minutes. Who was watching a 4 hour and 13 minute movie?
The same nigga that think he about to watch 40 Marvel movies in 3 months. Or however many months it is. 4 months.
Oh my God.
My thing is, okay, you want to see Doomsday. Just go see Doomsday.
I'm gonna see Doomsday regardless. But I want some context. I don't want to go in there totally blind.
You could just YouTube.
You ain't gotta watch all. You ain't gotta watch all the movies. Not go in blind.
It's 70 different paid. It's people that get paid to explain this shit to you, so you don't have to watch all of this.
I'm the kind of
you remember Cliff Notes? Get the important shit, nigga. I'm sure you could Google what do I need to know before seeing.
There's going to be so many YouTube videos that come out at the start of December just to be like, hey, we know you don't want to watch all this shit. We broke it down for you in 30 minutes. We broke it down for you in an hour.
Those are clutch. They had this bitch came out in 03 and was 4 hours. Oh my gosh. Where I'm sick is
niggas ain't had shit to do in 03.
Nigga, these Avenger movies is 2.5 hours. You just talking about an extra hour. You.
That shit is crazy to me. But here's my thing. Is
have you ever seen what the fuck was the what was the other one? How long was that fucking Batman movie? Well, not Batman, but it was
Dark Knight.
Batman.
Justice League.
Justice League movie. Yeah, the Justice League movie was 3 hours or something.
The regular one's 3 hours. The extendo joint is about 3 and some change.
That's what I sat through that shit.
Endgame is fucking over 3 hours.
The movies are just long.
Justin, don't do this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't do this. I love Marvel as much as anybody, clearly, but don't do this. This is just too much.
Stuff like this, it'll be different if you weren't trying to watch it all before Doomsday came out. If you were just trying to watch it because you wanted to get into it, then that's one thing. You're not gonna watch this shit before Doomsday come out.
See, I'm sick, and I got
Pack it
married
up.
to the right to the right person because one of the things, and this is a very Justin story. So I obviously watch a lot of anime, right? Now I watch what I consider normal anime because there's a lot of shit out there that just should not be on the internet or people. If someone watches it, like they should be put on a watch list because there's just some weird ass shit out there. I
Talking about the
told
freak shit.
there's so much. Um, like niggas is fucking food. It's just crazy. And I told my wife I was like, Naruto is one of my favorite series ever, and also is One Piece. Like A&M is literally called A&M, basically One Piece podcast. Like I love the shit out of One Piece, and she had when she finally agreed to this was like 3 months into us dating, and she agreed. She's like, "Oh, I'll watch Naruto," and I'm like, "You don't want to say that." And she's like, "Why well, I don't want to say that?" I'm like, "There's 700 episodes. You don't really mean that you want to watch 700 episodes of this with me." Like, I love it. I've been watching this shit since I was literally in 5th grade. Um, like I had Toonami, I had Maguzi. Like I've done this. I've lived this shit. You don't really want to make the 700 episode commitment. To her credit, now there's an anime. We just call them filler, which is because of production schedule they have to put out an episode, but it's not like actual material. They just kind of putting out bullshit. So there's about 500 real episodes of Naruto and about 200 episodes that are straight bullshit. So we skipped those 200 episodes. Before we got married, she watched 350 of them, and I was like, well, now I gotta marry you. Like you just like it's already too deep. And I told her with One Piece, I was like, we're not even gonna start One Piece until we're married. Because that's 1,000+ episodes. We're on chapter 1181, and we have no real clear sign of when this shit's gonna end. So I'm like, where I say I could sit down and watch some shit, but I've just been a hypocrite towards movies, is I've watched anime from 7, 8 in the morning until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I've done these like really long, prolonged stretch hours of just watching shit. With
What
movies,
you do for work?
You said what?
What you do for work?
We ain't gonna talk about where I watch this shit. I also used to have more free time
That's
on my
real.
hands. But it's like, so like I could sit there and commit to watching. This is what we got 22 movies. Let's say the average is 2.5 hours. So 44 plus 11, so 55 hours a movie. I could do that.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I said you're not doing it by December.
Oh, I do. I definitely. I told Matt, I was like, give me 30 days. I don't know when that 30 days is gonna start, but because they ain't gonna
Okay.
be but
All right.
Let's.
I'll take that bet.
30
days, I'll take that bet.
My thing is, all right. You get through these first 3 phases. You watch these movies. Then what?
Then I gotta get the next list.
Okay. You get the next list.
I'm not guaranteeing.
You get the next list of movies. And then is 8 fucking TV shows he throw at you on the side. So you went through the first course. It was pretty fine. It was no problem. Then a nigga brought out more food, and he said you had to eat the food that he brought out, plus he brought like 8 different side dishes that you also have to eat. You on the clock now. Now you're being timed because it's November. Now you only got a few more weeks.
Listen, don't try to explain it to this nigga. He think it's sweet. This nigga, he think this shit. He think fat meat not greasy. What you want me to do?
We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But we're gonna test. Cause I think I probably start tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah.
Brother, you should have started this month ago.
I'm gonna start Lord of the Rings.
I can't wait for Will to give us a Hobbit and Dwarf breakdown. I can't wait. Oh man.
Hobbit and is that all it's about?
Hobbits, dwarves, elves, magic. Like, I'm vaguely familiar with Lord of the Rings.
I'm saying, like, is it like any regular sized people in there? Or it's all like, it's all little folks now.
They're either really big or really or they're either really tall or really little. I don't think there's any in
Oh, so
between in those
it's
movies.
nothing but giants and
It's the Monstars versus everybody else. See, look at me. I got
Yeah.
movie references already coming out. Look at me. I'm a brand new person.
Nigga pull out a Space Jam reference and want a cookie. Crazy.
I'm watching Lord of the Rings.
Because before that, like, I guess, like, do y'all count? Because there was shit they used to just throw at us, like, on, like, Cartoon Network and Disney Channel. But those aren't, like, movies. Those are basically, like, really long episodes. Like, because they would be, like, an hour, and they'd be like, oh, this is a movie of such and such show. But it'd be just, like, a long episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actual movies, I feel like, from childhood, it'd be, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's definitely on there. 'Cause that's
Banger.
usually on all the fucking time.
Banger.
What's another one that's always up there? There's
Wait,
I'm trying to think from like Disney.
Who
Channel.
Framed Roger Rabbit? I only know it as a movie.
Yeah, no, that is.
Oh,
a movie,
okay.
To my knowledge, if it's something else, then it might be. But Cartoon Network used to have like they throw on a movie on like Saturday night or Sunday night or some shit like that. And so that's where I saw that. I had to watch the Even Stevens movie, but that wasn't even as a kid. That's because my wife was obsessed with it. So.
What do you mean you had to watch the Even Stevens movie?
You know, see if I say that now, see if I say that I'm gonna get in trouble later.
Did you not watch Even Steven?
I didn't watch Even Stevens as a kid. No.
Nah, man.
I didn't watch like a ton of non-animated television. Like, just keeping it a buck. Like I watched. Again, I told you last week. Like I had 5 channels, and so a lot of the shit was. Like I saw Cartoon Network, but again, it's like,
This nigga Justin be out here talking like he was the poet's nigga horror.
Dog.
no, what?
Dog.
I
Yeah,
even went.
your grandparents white nigga.
I even texted my grandma before I started uploading clips, and I was like, "Hey, look, just this is what I said. just be aware. Like, I'm not shitting on nobody. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just like,
He knew she was gonna get
it.
She was gonna get on the internet and tell everybody he lying.
I was like, I'm lying.
That nigga had a ramen noodle seafood boy before that shit was popular.
Your grandma outing you would be very funny.
Nah, she wouldn't out me in public, but there's definitely been some clips and stuff I put out where like I get a long text message.
That's what
Like I had Dragon Ball obviously as a kid. What else? Gundam was huge. That was also, and they had like, yeah. It's again, I watched a bunch of anime. Like I was just like a classic nerd before like it was cool to be nerdy. Like I was like, like Matt and I like talked about it a bunch on A&M where like we had to do this shit where like you couldn't go outside and tell niggas you watch certain shows. Like you had to actually like watch that shit, keep it to yourself, or find out one other friend that watched it and y'all two could have the conversation. But you just couldn't say certain shit out loud. Nowadays, which I'm happy for. Nowadays, like you allowed to be like being nerdy or like liking shit that's comic book or liking shit that's anime is like a lot more accepted, which happy as hell for. But it was a different experience. Like when you had to watch Pokemon to like not tell nobody about it, like you was living a different life. That was my struggle.
That shit funny.
See, not everything about just the 5 channels. But yeah, anything else you want to add to my movie review? I do highly recommend if you see Project Hail Mary, Tony or Will. You seen Project Hail Mary? No. Highly recommend it. Prime Video's got it. And it's not one of the ones you got to pay for. You can just, if you got Prime Video or Prime because it comes with it, then you can watch it. But that one was really good. It is like 2 hours and 45 minutes, something like that. But really good. It's got a lot of, again, I don't really know shit about critical acclaim. I'm not gonna act like I do. All my friends, they go and watch the Oscars together. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be that person yet, but just trying to find new ways to entertain myself and do quote unquote normal human stuff. So don't sit in front of a computer all day, kids. I promise you it's not good for you. Anyone to do before we close out the movie convo? Any other comments?
Just don't do this. Don't do this. Like honestly, do not attempt to do this because when you start, you're gonna want to keep going, but you're gonna find yourself in a place where you cannot catch up. You won't be able to catch up.
We already
Because
got
mind
that,
you,
so.
you want to start this. Spider-Man just came out last weekend. You want to get caught up to a movie that just came out last weekend. You'd have to go back 20 years of movies, number one. Number two, say you get caught up to a point and you're really happy about it. There's
felt sick
another
during the
thing
first
coming right
Spider-Man as a
after
kid.
that. Have you ever even seen the first Spider-Man?
I've seen like 20 minutes of it.
You
know Tobey
can't
Maguire?
even start none of this shit if you ain't even seen that. You
That's like
literally
basic.
you literally cannot even start these movies if you haven't even. Have you ever even seen Blade?
No, I haven't seen Blade.
See, but but that's what I mean. Like, it's certain shit though. You ain't even got to be into Marvel. Like, you ain't even got to be a Marvel Avengers guy to have seen like some of this shit. So like, the first Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, like shit like that. When shit
Name
comes
4
coming out,
X-Men. Name 4 X-Men right now.
Oh, Wolverine, Storm. I can't think of the nigga's name who's got the fucking laser eyes.
Cyclops, nigga. Now 2 more. I gave. Still need 2 more.
Magneto and Professor X.
He an X-Men character. He's not an X-Men.
Professor X isn't an X-Men. Anyway.
Hot key Professor X. The only reason like he really even is because I saw it was a Big Bang Theory rerun, and Sheldon was talking about he called them instead of X-Men he called them niggas C-Men, and that's where I really got like the fucking.
I'm going to be very interested to see how you manage this all as football comes up. It's going to be one of the funnier things that we got.
He not gonna watch that shit, man. He might start it. He ain't gonna finish it.
We're gonna see, man. If y'all got not just superhero shit, but if y'all got movie recommendations, I'm telling everybody that knows me.
You tied up right now. You gonna be tied up with this Marvel shit. You ain't gonna fit in that my nigga.
Justin, we've been giving you movie recommendations for years. Like, I don't know what you want from us at this point.
What y'all watching a movie today?
No, not today. I already texted her. This is one of those days that I use, and I'm like, hey, look, we gonna eat dinner together, and then I'm gonna disappear.
What black movies you watched recently?
Not Tyler Perry. That's not that is not Tyler Perry movies.
Last black movie I watched.
Give me a hood classic that you watched recently.
Oh, see, now that's where like I don't. That's part of the problem of like.
What's the blackest movie you've ever watched?
Not Madea or Tyler Perry. That plays off the struggle of black women. Not none of those.
You said what movie?
Does Norbit count?
Norbit is the blackest movie you've seen, Justin? Norbit ain't even the blackest Eddie Murphy movie.
I was about to say Norbit Darren, one of the whitest black niggas we know.
Let's see. The last. No, see.
Okay. Which of the
so
Fridays have you seen and finished?
Black Panther.
Does not count. Respectfully.
Does not count. Oh, damn. See,
just because it got a bunch of black people in it, that ain't like, come on, nigga.
See, here's the problem though. It's like because it's not, and this is something I can never like explain correctly. But y'all know me, so it makes sense. It's not a lack of watching black movies. It's a lack of just watching any movies.
Fair, we got that.
If I start saying like the shit I haven't seen, like I have not seen.
We not calling you a coon. Like, we get it. You ain't watch movies, fine. But like,
I'm saying, like, with you being on this movie biz that you own, like, have you integrated the culture at all?
I have a list of movies. The Fridays are on there. Baby Boys.
Have you seen any of the Fridays? Like, in its entirety?
Baby Boys on there. Man.
Hey, wait, can you send us this list?
I don't need to get tortured like that. I don't need to get tortured.
Is New Jack City on this list? Is Harlem Nights on this list?
New Jack City is on this list. I have like certain actors. Like I have just like Denzel as far as like watching Denzel movies. Like I've got, again, as I'm making this
you got the Hot Boys movie on there?
He don't got the Hot Boys. Neither one.
I don't.
Neither one.
You
talking about the Silk the Shocker Hot Boys movie?
Where is? I just watched. Oh, That's right. I watched for Denzel Washington real quick. This is wild. It's for our first Valentine's Day together. We watched Fences, which is a wild fucking
Nigga watch Fences on Valentine's Day. The most unromantic story.
He ain't even watch that. That's a crazy Denzel movie to start off with though. You got Training Day.
Malcolm X, Training Day. What's the shit? Jesus Shuttlesworth.
He Got Game.
He Got Game. Motherfucking so much.
He got
so much.
Equalizers.
Man on Fire.
Like,
Out of Time. I like
John Q.
My son said Fences.
I don't remember.
You might as well watch Roots, nigga. Like what?
I bet you he watched that. I bet you they watched it already. Let me not say that. I bet you he watched that already.
I haven't seen Roots, but I watched. Because again, she told me when she said she really liked to watch movies, just like on her first date, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, I knew I was gonna have to at some point because I'm like, like if you're in a relationship, you got to compromise, whatever. It's like, cool, we can watch movies. I had no fucking clue, and I don't remember what exactly, but it was like we had Wingstop and watched Fences, and it was like I realized half of the movie, I'm like, yo, we did this.
Wingstop and Fences. How romantic, nigga.
Hey, we still here.
Wingstop and Fences for a Valentine's Day like link. Like you could have watched so much other shit for Valentine's Day, dog.
I'm saying you can't even get no ass with Fences on in the background.
Who said I gotta like you?
That ain't even the type of movie you try to get it popping to.
Fences. Justin, you are the best. Like I always want you to know you are the best, bro.
I'm unapologetically me.
He the type of nigga trying to get it popping off Fences though. I can see
it. Fences.
I started. What was it? I watched. I don't remember. No, it was my sister and cousin graduated. So when they graduated 5th grade, it was back with middle school. I don't know how schools are. Like, so for when I was growing up, it's changed now, but it was like kindergarten through 5th grade was elementary school, then middle school was 6 to 8, and then high school was 9 through 12. Now it's
Same.
A lot of the shit's been split up where like there's now like K through 3, 4 through 8, 9, and then you go high school.
What
No,
the
it's weird. I don't even like the fact like 4th grade and 8th graders being on the same campus, but they didn't. When California made the vote, they didn't ask me.
Yeah, because they definitely like when we got to 7th grade, we had to go to the other side of the building. Like they was like, no, y'all not gonna be over here with these fucking little kids.
Yeah. There's like kind of separation, but it's half-assed. Like I worked at one of the schools for a bit that was 4 through 8, and I'm like, yo, this is odd. Like for the after-school program, like I would separate the hell out of them because I'm like, like you got no business being over there.
No real spill.
But I remember we watched Finding Nemo, and I only really remember Finding Nemo because when I worked at the school, we took a field trip to go see Finding Dory. And the only thing I really remember about Finding Dory, because I tried my best to sleep through some of these, and that was my way of catching up on some sleep because I was working 2 jobs and I didn't give a fuck. But I remember the whale. And it was only bad because, like, kids are assholes, man. And I remember on the bus on the way back, one of the kids was cracking jokes, another one saying he sounded like the whale from Finding Dory, and he, like, made the sound. And I, like, had to really stop myself.
Cooked his
another
ass.
adult closer.
Cooked his ass.
And
Damn.
they intervened and said, hey, that's not funny. I was in the back trying not to laugh. And I was just like, damn, he got a good one. It made the sound. And then it was fucked up. He started following the kid around, like, afterwards, too. Like, kept making the noise behind him. It was like a Family Guy episode where Stewie got, like, the trumpet behind fat people. Like, that's basically the same shit he was doing with the fucking noises. I, like... Oh,
all right,
man.
so you've seen nothing essentially, and
legitimately, like I say 30. I'm probably a little above that now, but I'm comfortably under like 50 movies in my life. and like some movies I've watched, like I watched. I'm not gonna say what they were. I'll just let people infer. I've watched about 7 or 8 movies just trying to get some ass, and like
Give
I'm
me
just gonna
2.
be real. No, I'm not.
At least
I'm
give us 2.
just gonna let niggas infer. One we already.
I mean,
already said
we
one.
know one. We know one Fences. So what? Give me another one.
Remember, he went on a date to see fucking Straight Outta Compton. A first date to see Straight Outta Compton, mind you.
No,
Was that? I remember
I
the story. Was
bought
this with the
Straight
white
Outta
girl?
Compton, and I was trying at the time to screw my neighbor, and so.
Screw my neighbor.
You take. I'm saying this was the white girl, right?
Nah, she wasn't white.
Oh,
I
okay,
thought
okay.
once I finally got out of my middle school, again, my elementary school there was like 3 people of color, and I was one of them, and my sister was the other one, and then we had an Asian family that lived down the street. But I went to see Michael in theaters. Not Michael. I'm sorry. This is what's it called. This is like This Is Him. It was like the Michael Jackson biopic from
Yeah,
like
yeah.
early 2000s. That one I went to. Straight Outta Compton. I watched Straight Outta Compton twice.
What do you mean you watched it twice?
Cause he pulled the old school move. You take 2 women to see it. You act like you ain't never seen it. Come on, my nigga. We all been there.
I'll never forget. I was
Trying
trying
not to get a movie away because you done already seen this shit.
back then. See, this is how I know I was young and like I was trying because I had to start work at 6:30. I was up till 4.
At what age?
This is 20. I was a married man, so I would have been 21.
Oh, okay.
I moved out. So I was 21. I was up till 4:30. Took about an hour nap. Woke up. Drove to the school. I pulled down like the window in my car, and I looked. Fucking like my shit was like all discolored from here to like you could just tell. Like I walked in that bitch like I had just been on a binge, and I was like, oh, this is about to be bad. And so, and I remember in this school, this is my elementary school. I got transferred to the school I went to as a kid. I remember one of the kids that morning. They said there was 4 of us in the morning, and one of the kids was like, "Hey, so and so is being mean to me." I was like, "What'd they say?" She's like, "I said my favorite color was yellow." She said she didn't like yellow. I'm on an hour of sleep.
Was she spit on him? Like, what the fuck? Why'd he come to you about that?
I'm on little kindergarten girl. I'm like, I'm on an hour of sleep. I'm just like, just go play. I had about like 3. There were times I got pretty good and I adapted pretty quick of like don't swear around kids, like you at work, all that shit. This was like the one day I remember because I had to work a split shift, so I came back in the afternoon too. But I worked air exhaust in the middle, so it was like I was literally at work all day. 3:30, 4 o'clock rolled down. I was sitting telling myself, I'm like, man, I just want to drop kick all these fucking kids. Like I was annoyed at everything. Second that bitch, I always would try to like. I was never the first nigga to leave. I wasn't like trying to be like, oh, let me get the fuck up out of here because I was trying to get promoted at the time. Bro, 5:30 hit, I was gone. I asked one of my homies like, hey yo, just put my walkie away from me, bro. I just need to go. I drove home, went straight to sleep. I was tired. I tried, didn't work, and so
That'll happen.
that's how it goes. Trials of a 21-year-old. Oh, okay, cool. I thought I just got a text. I was like, damn, that was fast. I was like,
Who are these white bitches you trying to fuck? Like, whoa. Not what we said. It's not what we said.
oh shit. But yeah, man. What else we got here? I want to do this before we get into the variance conversation. I'm not sure how long that one's gonna last. So
Okay.
again, I'm down to laugh at myself. I say a lot of shit, and I'm okay with being held responsible to a lot of the shit that I say. Like whether niggas like it, dislike it, whatever the case may be.
Right or wrong, you are an accountable individual.
I will hold myself accountable. So this is levels, but you kind of got to do it preemptively. So instead of putting one topic up against 5 others, I'm going to say a topic, and you basically put it, for this instance, this is levels, Justin's worst takes. Now, this is across everything. So level 1 is what you
This
think
could be
is
an
my worst take.
episode.
Level 2, so like 1 is the worst, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you don't know what's coming next. Sound fair? This
Yeah.
is across everything I've ever said on a microphone. Everything. Most of this, I believe, I've said on a microphone. If potentially I've said one only in the group chat, so be it. But it has been said. I believe this at one point in time. And if y'all want to add takes you think we're even worse than the 5 that I give, feel free at the end. So the first one we got to throw off. I've said it's the worst thing I've ever said on a microphone. But Beyonce is more hip hop than Mariah Carey.
No, that's not the worst thing you ever said on a microphone.
Oh, look at me.
No.
No,
You've
'cause
said
that was
much.
just crazy. That was only crazy because it was like you were trying to say Mariah Carey wasn't hip hop.
That was the thing.
Even though like I think we both might have disagreed that Beyonce was more hip hop, but it was more so crazy because it was like you didn't understand how hip hop Mariah Carey was. That was the crazy part of the take.
Mariah Carey literally
That's a good
started
pull.
like
That's a good pull
hip
as far
hop
as you pulling
R&B.
that take though. But that's definitely a good pull. And
So
we rank it at
what
1 to
level y'all
5.
want to put this? Yeah, 1 to 5. 1 being the worst, 5 being.
What you think, Tony? That'd probably be like 4 or 5. That's towards the bottom.
You said one being the worst?
1 is the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, that's like a 4.
That's like a 4.
Okay. All right. Again, some of these are sports, some of these aren't. The 2 years ago, this is the year the Thunder ended up winning. My prediction that Giannis and the Bucks were going to win the title 2 years ago.
That
Chris
shit
Middleton
is a 2. I still don't know how you got to that conclusion.
because
Everybody listening, the Bucks lost in 5? They lost in 5 games in the first round to the Pacers.
I was about to say they lost to the Pacers.
I said they lost to
I
the
don't
Pacers, too.
know how you thought that Bucks team of 2025, for everybody listening, the 2025 Bucks with no Dame.
I was about to say Dame was already injured.
Dame was already injured with blood clots. Then he would tear his Achilles. I just don't know how you even got to that conclusion. And not even, it's one thing to say, okay, they'll beat the Pacers, they'll go to the next round, or they'll make the conference finals on the back of Giannis. You said they would win the title.
I did. I had a lot of faith in Giannis just going crazy. That was
I had them beating the Pacers, but I don't remember. I don't think I said they were winning the title. I definitely had them beating the Pacers though.
It was again, it was I went back and like rewatched. I was like, I had no real confidence in anybody else but Giannis going crazy. Because part of my logic too was I was like, because the Heat gave Giannis so many troubles, obviously those first couple of playoff runs, and so when he finally made over that hump, I'm just like, who can really fuck with them? Because by that point it had been like the only thing that had really derailed Giannis was injuries. Like it was the Heat very beginning of his career, and then injuries, and I'm like, oh, he healthy. Like yeah, Dame's not gonna be there.
It wasn't the Heat the very beginning of his career.
The Heat busted his ass.
He lost to the Heat twice.
Correct.
He lost to the Heat in the bubble, and he lost to the Heat in 2024.
No, he lost to the Heat before that too. He
When?
lost twice early in his career. He lost.
To the Heat?
Yeah.
The Heat wasn't doing much playoff winning after LeBron left, so.
Lost to the Heat. Let's see. No, not the trade. I was pretty sure he had 2 playoff losses even before. One was the bubble, but I thought he lost the year. Oh yeah, 20 and 23. Why did I feel like they lost one more time before that? So that's the bubble, and that one he was just out for. So that one he wasn't even.
I mean, he wasn't all. He came back. They still got
He
their
did,
ass
but he
tapped.
missed
But
2. Yeah.
yeah, that's a 2.
Ne-
That is a 2. That take was so bad. It was bad then, and it has not aged well.
This next one I feel like is not as terrible just because this was just the fan in me, but I think it's fair to throw it up there. Jared Stidham beating the Patriots last year.
That's a 3 because it's just like, come on, my nigga, be for real.
I had to. It was already so deep into the season. I'm like, they had just beaten Josh Allen, the Bills. I was on an emotional high like that whole week, and then
The problem
Oh,
is,
yeah, that was when you was fresh off disrespecting Josh Allen. Yeah.
I was
had
disrespecting
you
fuck
said
out
the
of Josh
Patriots
Allen.
going to win that game, the Broncos probably would have went to the Super Bowl. They'd have got their ass kicked, but they would have went.
Listen,
They'd have went.
Instead of would have been taken off on a cart.
What?
You know they say anything can happen type shit. So, but you
Nah,
saying
Jared
Jared
Stidham
Stidham was
wasn't
gonna win
gonna
that
see
game? Yeah, that was the kiss of death.
That's a 3.
You can't blame me. I was a fan, and it sucks too because it's like that might have been the best chance they have. Just because I don't believe in you guaranteed to go back next year, even though I'm a believe it. But if that was the one chance, and it's like Bo's ankle went sideways, like what can you do? I want to phrase this one correctly. I don't feel like it sounds correct just saying it word for word. So this goes back. Excuse me. How do I say this without inciting argument? So I don't want to re-incite the old argument, but an old conversation I was listening for a while. Is I was for the first 3 to 4 years of this show, I was on the side of Nas was better than Jay-Z, and I got to this conclusion through multiple different points. And there's one specifically, you have a take when Will responds with a really long text message because Will don't respond with very many long text messages.
He's not.
And I basically put in text message, Nas has a better career than Jay-Z if you count influence in albums and rapping ability. And Will hit me with like 2 paragraphs about why that was full of shit. I don't get hit with multiple paragraphs very often by Will.
So, wait, what was that? I gotta find this because I don't even remember what I said. How the fuck do I find this?
Let me see. I was searching for it earlier in the messages. Again, not necessarily just hot take, but just the take in general. That Nas has had a better career, discography, and raps better than Jay-Z. Which I've admitted I'm wrong on, but look, man, I had to make my case. Not everybody.
You said all of that?
On the silver bead. I said all of that.
It's bigger than a 5. It's like it's not a 1, but 1 is the only place left for it.
You got the messages?
I'm trying to pull them up right now.
You said Nas is a better rapper, had a better career, and better discography than Jay-Z. He just unequivocally has not had a better career. It's like discography and rap better is so subjective. But like the career part of it is just like that's a fact. Like that's factually just not true. But that take within itself is not like super shitty. Like you've said terrible things on this microphone and in these messages. You've said some just flat out foolishness. But these takes are not like.
What you think is my worst take?
Can we? Can we rearrange them?
Huh? No. So they're technically blind, but I'm asking for just a. If you got one off the top of your head, like what do you think is like the worst?
Let's not rank them. Let's just throw out some of Justin's greatest.
Just bad takes. Let's do it. Let's roll. I think I've been firing my takes lately, but let's throw some bad takes out there. Like what you guys what?
We can't hear you, Tony.
One of your more recent, like, just terrible takes that was wrong then, and then a few months later, it showed itself, like a month later, it showed itself to be very funny and wrong. The idea of the Milwaukee Bucks trading Giannis Antetokounmpo for Chet fucking Holmgren was outrageous then, and it's even funnier now.
So, to defend myself real quick, my thought process was OKC was going to have to do some kind of roster manipulation. Like, just the way the second apron is currently built, even as well as they've built that roster, and you saw, like, Lou Dort had to move. They've done some other stuff, trading around picks. They were going to have to do something. I'm aware it's all bullshit, but they got to at least. Did you see what they did to the Nuggets by doing the fucking offer in the matching sheet, and now Denver's stuck in cap hell? Like Denver can't literally get out of because they matched man, I'm blanking on his name. OKC matches. I'll pull it up here. But so they're gonna have to do something. And there was a lot of I was on a very big Wemby kick the end of the regular season going into the playoffs. And I was like,
deservedly so.
Yeah, and so I was just like, if you know this is like the one nigga you got to deal with, because I think we've all said it before, like OKC is the title favorite going into next year. Like they're the best team top to bottom. But if you feel like this is the one guy because he's so unique can beat you, go get the other guy who is also, he's not 7'5", but he's also unique and we don't have a counter for. Especially because Chet doesn't just get beat by Wemby, he gets his ass whooped. And so I was like, if you're OKC, go make a power play, give him Chet. And at the time, I forget, I know I included somebody else. I might have included Dort in the deal. It was either Dort or like Casey Wallace or somebody, and some draft picks. And Milwaukee obviously didn't have a bunch of draft capital. And I was like, go do that, because then at least you can feel confident about in a series, like, hey, you guys got a player we can't deal with, but we also feel like we got a player you can't deal with. Because I do think Giannis is one of the few guys who can, I'm saying this liberally here, match up with Wemby. Because he's just stronger, and they're both over 7 feet and do shit you shouldn't do over 7 feet tall. So, again, did Chet Holmgren have...
You watched Chet Holmgren play basketball and would say, you know what? He could be the face of your franchise.
But you're going to be bad because, like, are the Bucks much better right now with Tyler Hero?
We don't know. But I know what they wouldn't be with Chet Holmgren.
Hey, look, man, they...
2 shots in a game 7, Chet Holmgren.
Spencer Jones, that's what they did. The Thunder was Sam Presti's playing some sick games out here. He matched
that's
off
nasty.
The sheet. And now Denver screwed, because Denver had to take it, because you don't get to go back and forth when you're matching. So, like, once it's been agreed upon, you just go back to the team. And so now he's back with Denver, and Denver can no longer, unless they want to make, it's got to be some really funny cap shit with either Aaron Gordon or Jamal Murray. Obviously, they're not trading Jokic.
I was about to say, they could get off one of them niggas if they wanted. Like, that's not a situation of you're stuck. That's a situation of what's the market for Jamal, what's the market for Aaron Gordon. If the market ain't what you want it to be, you lay in the bed you made. That's one of your more recent, just all around bad ones. I should, damn. All these years, I've never made a list of, like, just bad takes you've had. And you'd think that's something I would have had. You'd think that's something I would have made a long time ago. I have not, though.
I'll bring up one that was immediately shitted on the second. I said, and I like Chicago, so this I don't think was a negative take, but Tony was offended. And again, what I know a video, like when I get a text like 30 minutes after shit goes up, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This was the Caleb Williams shit at the start of last season. And I said...
That's up there. That is up there.
Now, this was not super definitive, so I don't think this is like one of my worst takes, but I'm like, you are the one guy who... Now, I had no idea that after... Because that Monday Night Football game, right? Both him and J.J. McCarthy did not play well. Caleb played better in the fourth quarter. Cool. I'm like, wait, no, did they win week 1? I'm blanking.
You said this after week 1, Monday Night Football. Vikings beat the Bears. You came on the show the next day to tell us Caleb Williams might be the 5th or 6th best quarterback in his class. You said that after watching Matt Eberflus fucking coach. You watched Matt Eberflus show up with a headset every week last year, and then you watch one game of the second year, and come on the show to tell us this. Meanwhile, history has shown Michael Penix cannot even fucking stand on 2 legs by himself. He's in a quarterback battle with Tua, turning the ball over. Goddamn, J.J. McCarthy's about to be replaced again. This time, not due to injury.
JJ, I didn't really include at that point in time because he missed his whole rookie season, and I don't know if anyone had he bottomed out whatever expectations you could have had for him this last season. So it was like, there was still, I put JJ in this, like, he's still unknown, and I had a lot more faith. Ben Johnson has proved himself, but Kevin O'Connell to me was like, whatever you would think are like the best play callers in the sport, like McVay, Shanahan, like, O'Connell to me was like right underneath that, and so I had a lot of faith he could make that work. I was wrong, but
if this was a take in good faith, I can respect it. I can respect any take you have if it's in good faith. This take was simply to get off an agenda about both fucking Knicks. Like, if you really felt that way, I can respect it. I disagree fully, but I can at least respect it. I can't respect it when I know for it.
If there's one thing about he cannot have his biases. Like,
At all.
If,
Oh,
it,
At all.
if it's one thing we
I
know
say that
about
I'm
this
biased
nigga,
though.
but
I would say,
so I think if you're making a biased take, then you should say like, just so y'all know, there's gonna be a biased take. Like, don't come in like acting like this is some shit that you really believe. Just like let the world know that yeah, my biases is taking over right now,
to be
and
fair,
I don't like Chicago. Like, give us some shit
No,
like
no,
that. Like,
like-
stop trying to sell us the bullshit.
to be fair, at that point, I think after week 1, right? So like Jaden Daniels was still, I think I had him number 1 up until Drake took his spot. But like Jaden Daniels had the best rookie season out of everybody, and I was like, all right, cool. He's come off an NFC Championship game, like he's won. Did I have Bo 2 or did I have Bo 3? Because Drake had just a so-so rookie season.
You had both too.
I think Bo was 2.
You
Because
know
part
you
of
had
it
both
was
too,
like,
nigga.
if you Caleb, part of that was like you being the generational guy. Like if JJ McCarthy and Michael Penix don't work out, that is different than you not working out. Like you were the guy who was the number 1 pick. You were the generational prospect. Like that was even different. Like if Bo Nix didn't work out, it was like niggas. The amount of memes and shit for like when Bo Nix was drafted, I don't have it. It can never be released to the world, but it was like I wasn't the most confident nigga when Bo Nix was drafted. I knew Bo Nix was drafted because Tony's TV was 30 seconds ahead of mine, and all I see is this long ass chain of ha 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 after Denver was about to pick. So I'm like, I know who niggas drafted before the TV went on. Like, so if it helps, because I did this too. It's 2 years old now, and it was after week 2 of the season 2 years ago, right? So this everybody's rookie year, the 2024 class rookie year. And I went on and I said, look, if the Broncos can't figure this out in the next week or 2, you got to put them in the same class as the Browns, which is you are going on this 7-8 year run of just mediocrity, really bad football. You've had multiple head coaches who are quote unquote supposed to fix it. You've had multiple quarterbacks who are quote unquote supposed to fix it. If they can't get this done, you have just entered into dysfunctional franchise in a way that's not like just, oh, you had a bad couple years because everybody has a bad couple years. Like, no, you are just dysfunctional like the Lions were when we were growing up, like the Browns have been. Shout out, by the way, Otto Graham and Jim Brown might be the 2 greatest football players ever. The Browns are one of 2 franchises that have never been historically under 500 in totality. Like, their career win-loss record is still above 500. Like, Otto Graham is... it is. It's only one of 2 franchises.
Because the Browns have been bad for as long as we can remember.
That's why
Niggas
I'm
don't
like,
remember the last time the Browns was like good, consistent, like, good for multiple years.
that's why I'm like, Otto Graham and Jim Brown, y'all might be the Brady might gotta get out the way. If y'all did that, because the other one, which makes more sense, is the Bears are the other franchise. The Bears have never, and it's a weird stat because it basically means it's not that you're above 500 now, it's that you basically never went under 500. So like if your first season was 10-6, they only played 16 games back then. It was 10-4. You never went below that shit. Like
That shit not. Them niggas not low though, cause the Browns definitely like didn't. The Browns weren't there for like 3 years, so it's like that also plays a role.
Hey, look, man, that's stats are the stats. But also shout out to Jared Verse. I love. I don't know if y'all saw this quote, but Jared Verse told
I seen it.
at the media, he was like, "Yeah, I told the secondary, don't worry, you only got to cover for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna take care of it." Nigga said, "Do you know who used to be in your spot?" Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
I'm built different. No, that's what I told niggas. I'm different. I'm built different. I don't know who was here before. I'm not him though.
But if you Jared Verse of all, because I would agree with you on that stance, except when you stood next to the other nigga who was retired that was built different, and on retirement he beat your ass
No,
in
he
the
didn't.
workout.
Oh, you mean when he was working? I was about to say they didn't play together.
Nah, but he went to work out with Aaron Donald and came back and said, "Nah, fuck this shit." So it's
That's
like,
different though. That's Aaron Donald though. And the
Myles
gym.
Garrett ain't far off. Like,
I ain't never seen Myles Garrett workout routine. I can't call it, you know. He might just be one of them niggas lift light and just get big. Just get big. He might just be like a physical freak in that way.
oh man. What we at with hour 14? Just got a couple minutes left here. Just want to go. And this is more so we can kind of put on the back burner, but just as a feeler out there for a conversation. So Tony said last week, or no, 2 weeks ago, when we were talking about rappers, and it was about Wayne, and he's like, the problem is everyone's got the wrong opinion on Lil Wayne, and it's either they're way too high or they're way too low. Like nobody just gives like the accurate opinion on him. Which, and then we were talking about sitcoms, obviously the rapper tier list these last couple weeks, and so wanted to kind of introduce the feeler for the topic of like the biggest variances in opinion. So like people that just nobody agrees upon. I'm not talking about like the NBA GOAT conversations. Like everybody acknowledges like those are the top two. It's just an argument for who's one and who's two. I'm talking about more so variants of like for the NBA, for example, Kobe is probably a better example for variance. Well, yeah, everybody acknowledges he's great. He's one of the greatest players ever. You got some people that got him as high as one or two, and then you got some people who put him outside the top 10, right? And whether it's sports, I'm going to try to at some point as my movie catalog
Kobe
increases.
a good example.
You said what?
I said I don't even think Kobe a good example.
Some
I
niggas
think
got
he's the
him
perfect example.
some niggas got him like way too low, and because Kobe to me is like, again, when I forget my exact off the top of my head, but I know when we did the list, Kobe is always somewhere like 5 or 6 for me, and I think probably the lowest I've had him is 7, but I also know I've had him as high as 3. I can't, because growing up I just heard Magic Johnson tell me, oh, he's the greatest Laker ever, and then I'm like, Magic, do you know who the fuck you are? And so I can't have Kobe over Magic anymore. Magic to me right now is kind of comfortably sitting at 3rd. But that's like that kind of variance of shit of like, niggas think he might be the greatest player ever, and then some niggas think, I'm not even trying to say disrespectfully, but some niggas have Steph over Kobe, which I think is insane. But again, it's if you're 18 years old, did you watch any of Kobe's prime? Like even remotely?
You thinking that's crazy is always so funny to me. I think about that often. When you
But that's why. But that's part of the reason why I say I don't even know if Kobe is a great example, because it's like if I got him at 3 and another nigga got him at 11.
It's
like I think like an argument can be made for everybody you will put in front of him, essentially.
So, to me, how do you put it?
Because like when I think about Wayne, like when I think about the Wayne example that you gave, it's like I think about like a nigga saying like, yeah, he the GOAT, and a nigga saying the nigga ass.
Fair.
Like, you know what I mean? So like
that exists.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying though. So like when you say like way too high, at least Tony, when you say way too low, or whichever one of y'all say way too high, way too low. When I think about the way too low, I'm thinking about like this nigga got him as the GOAT, and this nigga saying like, oh yeah, he might be top 50. like some shit like that. Like I'm thinking of where like it's like in that territory. I'm not thinking like, all right, I could probably make a case for like the 5 niggas I got in front of him.
Right.
Do you think then some of the other players that come to mind, and again, this is not the full call right now, but just kind of throwing out some feelers, is a nigga like Wilt, where like there's people who will swear Wilt is one of the greatest ever, and there's people who just like, I don't believe it, and just outright are like, they just disregard him, and they're like, I just don't believe the nigga was real.
Ski bar had Wilt way too high.
Yeah, no, he was like 2. I think it was Jordan, Wilt, and it was like, all right. And some niggas like, that nigga ain't score 100. That nigga wasn't even.
The Wilt shit is so dumb because people will discredit Wilt just because they did not see it. And that's just like, that's not how this works. Like, that's not how any of this works, bro. Like, you go off of the information that you have. Like, you can't just be like, that didn't happen.
The only time we do that is when we're trying to make an argument. Well, like when it goes against our argument, though. Like, how much shit in life have we not seen that we just go with because that's just what we were told and taught every day?
So it's tough because like baseball's got the same problem, whereas like there's a handful of people who are like in the greatest baseball player ever convo, but because they all played before 1940, like a lot of people don't take them seriously. And so like I acknowledge like Babe Ruth owns essentially. Well,
I
he's
stand
got
on the
time.
baseball shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
I do too, because I saw Babe Ruth take 3 steps and then swing, and I'm like, all right,
It's
my
a
nigga,
it's
you
a
can't do-
16-year-old in the Dominican Republic right now that would have had Lou Gehrig fighting for his life. it's a it's a 17-year-old Venezuelan that would have had Babe Ruth swinging out his goddamn shoes, man.
No, I agree. That's why, like, for baseball, I'm like, Willie is probably the oldest that like I acknowledge is in that combo, right? It's like it's Mays, it's Aaron, it's Bonds. I think Bonds is number 1, but like the other guys who I think have a right to be in that convo. But we do it in basketball. Like, can niggas really tell Bill Russell he not like the greatest ever? We just don't. But we don't. I don't know. Football's kind of got it.
Bill Russell was so cold because it's just like he's like, all right, at the end of the day, I'm a get to the championship.
Facts.
It's just a matter of who I'm gonna be playing in the championship. And then you get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna get to the championship, and I'm gonna be playing Jerry West in the championship. So what day is this parade going to be?
That's
Why Bill Russell ain't the logo?
That's a great question. I mean, we know why, but you know,
I mean, we definitely know why.
we know why.
Make them say it though.
Jerry West being the logo is like when you're a kid and you don't really think about that shit, and it's like, oh, you just see it and you're like, oh, who's the logo? It's like, oh, it's Jerry West. Like, oh, this nigga made it to the finals 10 times, and it's like, damn, went 1-9, but you know we don't talk about it. Like, it's like
They
We ain't gonna make the nigga that's been kicking his ass the logo.
They would have said very, very bad things about Jerry West today. They would have said the worst things about Jerry West today. 1-9 in the finals. They shit on Bron for going 10 straight times and only winning a few of them. If you only win one of them, Jesus.
Could it? That's a. We gotta head out, but that's the last funny question before we get out of here. What's like the most amount of times a nigga could go to the finals or the Super Bowl, whatever the championship is, never win, and us consider them like potentially the great? Like if a nigga went to 6 straight NBA finals, lost all 6 of them, like
If a nigga, for a nigga to do something like that, and
I'll go ahead.
go ahead, bro. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say it would only be wild because it's like find it. How do you? I ain't gonna even say how because I can see how niggas are gonna discredit it, but like it can't be the same niggas that said Bron made it to 10 straight.
that's like
To not win any of them would be very tough. To not win any of them would be very tough. Like for niggas to still like look at you as like the GOAT or like hold you in like top 2 esteem at the very least. Hold you in top 2 esteem. You didn't win any of them. 3, 4 straight Super Bowls, bro. They like, nah, but he's still the guy.
Jim Kelly is a Hall of Famer. Like Jim Kelly has like that's a stat on his resume. Like this nigga made it to 4 straight.
We'd see this worked out based on how many times Josh Allen would go to the Super Bowl and lose. If Josh Allen went to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row and lost every time, and lost not even in the same way. He lost by field goal once. He lost by 15 once. He got his ass. He lost by 30 one time.
He
like
got unlimited passes though. Like
that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. We'd see this play out based on Josh Allen is the closest example that we have in modern like sports stars to see this play out.
Because like even a nigga like and we've seen like in the NBA for sure like niggas make it to the finals and you like, yeah, how the fuck did they get here?
Now, I say that if the Spurs go to the next 2 finals and don't win.
That's he's it. I don't, my brain can't even like be like, no, he's going to get 1, but I'm like.
He might not. Like,
it's possible for it to not happen.
He just might not.
How many, I mean, but like, say when we don't make it to like a finals again in the next 2 years, like.
Oh, they're going to start finding out French slurs. Like niggas gonna be like niggas gonna start pulling out.
Cause like when I think about like even like NBA wise, I mean I guess even with the Knicks though, them making it,
You only got to get
Like-
one because we crack on Jerry West, but like if you were hypothetically like you went to 6 straight and you only get like that last one, so you 1 in 5, like that's 1 in 5 as crazy as it is so different than 0 and 6. Like 1 in 5, like you could have like the KG moment and everything. And
But like you
niggas
think
be
about for sure, but you think about a nigga like Jimmy Butler who ain't like regarded as like one of the best niggas, but he carried two Heat teams to the finals.
On his back.
That's a stat. Yeah, that's a stat. You just
So it's a stat for a nigga like Jimmy, but it's like
Correct.
because
That got him in the Hall of Fame.
round pick
Like Jimmy's going to the Hall of Fame off of that.
off of
it
getting
wouldn't
there,
be a
but
stat
then,
for Wemby though.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
So it's like it's a stat. It's a stat for Jimmy, but it would be like for Wemby, it's gonna be like, come on, my nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
they did.
Tough. Heavy is the head, man.
Yeah. Josh Allen they put out this is the most insane graphic. Like there's a lot of
That's what
insane
happened when
Josh
you out
Allen
here all
graphics.
Patrick Beverly edition, crying before the finals and shit.
They said him crying got his coach fired. But they put out Josh Allen like they said one of the best rushing quarterbacks ever, and it's like they put.
Oh, you talking about the 6,000 yards that he has not even touched yet?
Yeah,
He hasn't even reached 5,000. Like
I was like, hold on.
I don't
nigga
remember the
got
last time I
unlimited
saw a
passes.
PR like this. I really don't. I don't remember the last
That
time I
nigga-
saw a PR like this, bro.
Listen,
And I
the
fuck
way
with
they
Josh
be on
Allen, I
Lamar-
really do.
The way they be on this nigga Lamar and like act like Josh Allen could do no wrong,
It's crazy.
Bro,
Or
Joe
the way they be
Burrow
on Joe
has
Burrow.
better PR.
and he. You said what?
Joe Burrow got better PR. Joe Burrow.
Fuck
did
no,
this
they be
fucking
on Joe
playoffs.
Burrow head like because he hurt though. He don't be out there at all. Josh Allen be out there getting his ass kicked, like come playoff time and shit like that.
Last time Joe Burrow played 15 games in the season, who had the number one album in the country? I want to see. January 2023.
The only sport that you could get this off is you could definitely have a baseball player who's like 0 for 6 in World Series and niggas won't give a fuck. Because Bonds is what, 0 for 1? He only made it the
Yeah,
one
he only
time?
made the World Series once, and they lost to
Yeah.
the Angels.
Yeah, and it's like niggas don't even give
Random loss.
a fuck. Oh, that's that. What's his name? He used to be a Red Sox.
Everybody
pitcher?
was.
John Lackey. That was John Lackey's rookie season because that was his claim to fame. I remember hearing about like John Lackey forever was like the World Series as a rookie, and the other pitcher off of like rookie shit was Clay Buchholz because he do a fucking no hitter in like his third start, and like that shit was talk about crazy PR. That shit carried them forever. In baseball you could definitely do it. Niggas don't give a fuck. Like Mike Trout was the best player for a decade. Mike Trout couldn't sniff the playoffs. Like the Angels were awful, but it was like he was just clearly better than everybody.
Mike Trout. I never seen a nigga so committed to like being a loser.
Hey, somebody tell Tyrese Halliburton like you can't keep getting this New York hate off.
I disagree. I really disagree. I really disagree.
He had 50 at the
Not-
wedding.
I really disagree.
Not after they won.
He had
They ain't
50
beat
at the
him.
wedding.
niggas ain't beat me.
I mean, but I think it might have held more weight had you beat them and then you won a title.
Hey, they lost. I didn't lose shit. my heel fell off the bone. Like,
I was gonna say Halliburton never. You talk about what Jimmy got. Halliburton probably never has to make another finals, and he's good money forever because that, like, I could have beat this especially if this OKC team wins like another title or two, right? And so it's like the only niggas that stopped them was Wemby 1 year, and theoretically Halliburton got to Game 7, and it's again heel fell off the bone. It's like that's gonna hold a lot of weight and do a lot for him for the next couple of years.
nigga like
That's
me.
gonna hold, but that's gonna hold weight to the fans though.
Nigga like me would have retired. Like, hey, last time y'all saw me, y'all saw what I was doing out there. I was killing so crazy, my body fell apart. Like,
They're gonna have him in the GOAT conversation. Imagine what he could have did if he kept going.
cause y'all saw me. If I wanted to keep going, y'all saw what I was doing to them boys. They couldn't do nothing with me.
I definitely picked him to win that series too.
Somebody's gonna do it one day. Somebody is gonna do like elevated version of what Barry Sanders did, which is like really, really like a modern era Gale Sayers, but like with a title or two. And then what niggas gonna say? Like
I
I
don't
came in
think
for
you
What you
can do
5
mean?
that
years.
Well,
with
I
a
guess what you
title.
mean with that reference stuff. Yeah, no, I ain't into baseball.
So Gale Sayers is it's him and Terrell Davis, but Sayers' 5-year run is even crazier. Like they're the shortest amount of time played to get into the Hall of Fame. Like Barry retired early, Calvin retired early, but Gale Sayers only played I think 6 seasons, and I'm not even sure he played 6. Might have been 5.
It was
But he
like
got
8 teams when Gale Sayers did that shit though.
It might be some. I don't know. It might be some niggas who I think might pull some shit like that off when you talk about like NBA wise, as far as like least amount of games played. Maybe not like seasons or some shit like that. But when you think about niggas like Kawhi Leonard, when you think about somebody like Joel Embiid, if he managed to get through a season or some shit like that, like because they got accolades already.
Kawhi should just retire right now. High key, just like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like you might not see nobody with seasons, but you might be able to say like least amount of games played. Like to be, well, I don't know because I ain't used to play no games for real back in the day.
It's just it'd be just like if a nigga did like a literal 2K career, right? Like you get all these records in 2 or 3 seasons, that you've already hit all your Hall of Fame accolades.
Rookie of the year MVP. Won the
Yeah,
championship finals MVP. And just hang it up after that. Say I beat the
yeah.
game.
And it's like we in the Hall of
Type
Fame. Like
shit.
one season we did it. So like somebody, but see that second contract money is so crazy now. Like now you're telling niggas to walk away from 250, 260. Hey man.
Shit, the first contract money these days is crazy.
Yes. Shout out to the NFL rookies for ruining it. Matthew Stafford, you the last nigga to get paid, and nigga said no more.
Enjoy
They said they
baseball
trying to
over
stop
these
paying
last few
receivers.
months because it will not be a thing after this season.
What's that? What you say?
I said, for anybody that is a fan of baseball, please enjoy the sport the rest of the summer into the fall because that
They
shit,
locking out.
when they lock out, they will be locked out for a while.
I'll say this, and I put out the video this morning. Genuinely, the best breakdown on this current situation. Like Bill Simmons has the best breakdown of it, and I don't say that very often, but like Bill's got to like he's got it written out because there's like legitimate tax reasons on top of just the Dodgers having like really wealthy ownership. There's the TV deal. Bill breaks it all down like extremely fucking well, and so. Yes, it's you know why it's gonna be blocked out? Because this is America and there's gonna be 29 pissed off billionaires, and so because there's 29 pissed off billionaires, you'll actually get some change. Imagine if that trickled down. Hey, with that being said, appreciate everybody as always.
Trickle
This
down
is-
economics.
I,
I've never heard of such a thing.
Reagan said it couldn't fail.
Fuck
Hey
'em.
man, we're gonna catch y'all next week. Don't forget, catch us wherever you get your podcast. You go check us out, YouTube, TikTok, all the socials. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.